Hello, this is Just Football, and today we're going to be talking about who is the top 10 NFL quarterback this season. And if I had to be honest, it's crazy because this list was hard because there's a lot of great quarterbacks that have been playing amazing and great. And this is one of the hardest choice, harder top 10 quarterbacks list you will get in a while because a lot of quarterbacks have been playing great, unbelievably great. Honestly, a lot of quarterbacks are breaking records, breaking team records, and most noticeably, the three guys that we're really focused on is Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, and Russell Wilson. So it's gonna be really hard to see who's the number one guy because of those three, it's hard to compare them and it's hard to say who's better than the other. So let's get on to this list, and I hope y'all like it. And let's get on to the vid. Coming up at number 10, we got Josh Allen. Josh Allen's first 4 games of the season was playing like a top MVP candidate. He started the season crazy good, but ever since that Titans game, he has been playing inconsistent. And yeah, of course, those last couple of games was going to make it questionable by why did I put him as the number 10 spot, because most people don't see him as a top 10 quarterback, but I do. And Josh Allen has passed for 2,172 passing yards, 16 touchdowns, and only 5 interceptions. A pass rating of 102.4, and he rushed for 227 rushing yards and only 4 touchdowns. Allen has improved by accuracy. You can tell he's becoming more confident with his mechanics. His QB vision has improved, and I think the Diggs trade has definitely benefited him by a lot. Because last year people complaining about how Josh Allen does have that top guy to throw to, but I think that Diggs trade really helped benefit him. I think him and Diggs are a good combo, and it's gonna be something dangerous in a long run sooner or later. And Josh Allen, I think he's a top 10 guy. I mean, he can be inconsistent. That's his only problem. But like him, just being Josh Allen, him just improving every single game. Just you can see his improvements. He has a strong arm, and he's utilizing that arm. You can see him just watching him play. His scrambling ability is unmatched. And to be honest, he's one of the most athletic quarterbacks in the league. I mean, there's a lot of athletic quarterbacks. You got Lamar, Mahomes, Wilson, Rodgers. But if you were to assist, you can't deny his talent and his athletic abilities. Because I think Josh Allen's underrated. Some people call him overrated, but I think he's underrated, and I think he's a top 10 guy. Coming up at number 9, we got one of the greatest to ever do it, Drew Brees. And yes, Brees is on the obvious line. I get it, but hey, he's still a top 10 quarterback. He still has been playing efficient and excellent numbers at his age. And hey, he's still producing. That's what matters. His team's still winning games. He still has a chance to win the South. And let's not forget that Brees has been producing without MT, aka Can't Guard Mike, and Emmanuel Sanders, aka Emmanuel Sanders. And those are the people are saying, oh well, Drew Brees is only good because he had Michael Thomas. No. Michael Thomas has been gone out for most of this season, and Drew Brees is still playing great. And let's not forget, Drew Brees is still Drew Brees. It's not like he's 2015 Peyton Manning. Drew Brees still has his football IQ, his experience, his clutch factor, and he still plays at an efficient level. You can't tell me that Drew Brees is all of a sudden Jamarcus Russell. He's not. He's still Drew Brees. And I think he's still going to help bring his team to, something important. Maybe he might even. The Saints are still Super Bowl contenders. They may not be as great as they were a couple years ago, or at least last year, but the Saints are still Super Bowl contenders. And as long as they have Drew Brees with them, don't matter. Drew Brees, Saints, contenders. That's all I gotta say. Next up at number 8, we got the greatest quarterback of the 2019 NFL draft class, which is Kyler Murray, the number 1 draft pick by the Arizona Cardinals. And I think Kyler has improved a lot, and he was already shown to be great his rookie season. And I think he's already showing why we thought he was great. And I think he's proving to be a number 1 pick and being a good one as well. And he was, supposed to be one of the dark horses at MVP. And to be honest, it made sense. So if you're the person who made that prediction that he was supposed to be a dark horse for MVP, you were correct, because this guy is talented and he's great. I mean, obviously he's not going to win MVP, but he is playing at a level most second-year quarterbacks don't play at. And I see a lot of people comparing him to Stuart. I mean, come on, Stuart Little. Don't do my man Kyler Murray like that, okay? Kyler Murray may be small, but he's proving himself, man. He's in the way up there with Russell Wilson and Drew Brees of the size thing. He's proving the people who said that he's too short. He's proving them wrong, and we should just let that slide. Anyway, Kyler Murray. Honestly, he's just playing. Yes, he's playing great, but here's the thing. He has an interception problem, and the thing is, if he can get those interceptions in check and focus on the present, like when I say focus on the present, I feel like every time he gets a turnover, he kind of just plays different. Like, he doesn't play with the kind of confidence he usually plays at when he throws an interception. He starts getting kind of dancing around, going around the pocket, and then trying to make too many things happen. But hey, we're talking about the good things of Kyler Murray. I think the good things about Kyler Murray is his ability to dance around the pocket, escape pressure, make throws, and his arm is crazy good. Kyler Murray, scrambling ability is crazy good. His QB vision is crazy good, and I think he's comparable to Russell Wilson. I think Kyler Murray is a great quarterback, and I think he deserves to be in his top 10. Most people might say I'm a little too high on him, but I think I'm right where I'm supposed to be with him. I think Kyler Murray deserves his spot, and no one can tell me otherwise. At number 7, Ryan Tannehill, the Titans quarterback, the man who proved that Adam Gase is a fraud and is trash and should stay away from football at all costs. Ryan Tannehill, I think I'm disrespecting Ryan Tannehill just by putting him at number 7. I feel like Ryan Tannehill has an argument to be top 5. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I mean the quarterback who's about to be in front of him. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I would put Ryan Tannehill above him. That's how much I feel like I'm disrespecting Ryan Tannehill if I had a chance. But then again, it's hard though, because like I said before in the beginning of the video, this list is hard. There's a lot of great quarterbacks. Anyway, Ryan Tannehill has thrown for 1,873 passing yards, 17 touchdowns, and only 3 interceptions, and a crazy good 109.8 pass rating. Those shows efficiency. And I think Tannehill is underrated. He has a he just plays at a level almost comparable to recent Drew Brees because of how efficient they play and how they're able to produce for a team. They may not be like the most I feel like a talented person in the team, but what they do for their team is still a lot. And I'm not saying Ryan Tannehill is Drew Brees because he's obviously not. But I'm talking about let's compare recent memory Drew Brees to this current Ryan Tannehill. And if you compare the completion percentage to accuracy, just the way they play, it's pretty comparable. Ryan Tannehill is underrated. He deserves this spot. And there's no argument against it. And number 6, Deshaun Watson, DW4. And Deshaun Watson, I think, has been playing great. 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and a 108.7 pass rating. And he has passed for 2,095 yards. Right? The thing about Deshaun Watson is that he's playing behind a team. He's playing with a team that ain't gonna help him. But let's be honest. Deshaun Watson is a generational talent, no question. But he's playing behind a horrible line. He doesn't have a defense that can help him. I mean, even J.J. Watt might not be with the Texans this coming offseason. And he doesn't have DeAndre Hopkins as number 1 receiver anymore. He doesn't have that explosive or how Hopkins was able to change the defense's whole game plan. How Hopkins was able to help open up the passing game. He doesn't have that wide receiver anymore. He doesn't have a running game. So you can't exactly blame this on Deshaun Watson. We're not saying that, he has no one to blame. I mean, the whole team is a disappointment. But Deshaun Watson is still a great player. And it's questionable to put him above Ryan Tannehill, and I think it's questionable as well. But Deshaun Watson is still top 10, and he deserves to be on this list. Finally, at number 5 is Action Jackson. And I know I'm gonna get hate for this, dislikes, death threats. Who knows? YouTube comments can be brutal. But the thing, Lamar is still a top 5 quarterback, and that's why he's at number 5. And he was a top 3 quarterback last year. But Lamar is not playing at the MVP level he was playing last season. And there has been other quarterbacks that have been playing at a better level than he is this season. And you can put him down his receiving corpse. Yes, that is a problem. But also, Lamar hasn't been playing to the best of the abilities we have seen Lamar play. And we know he's a great quarterback. Of course he is a great quarterback. And honestly, if he goes back to playing to that level, at least at a level of consistency, and with if Dez Bryant plays like how he was in his prime, that could help benefit Lamar. I think he'd be back to being a top 3 quarterback. At number 4, we got the greatest, if not the greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady. the man who is top 5 in passing yards at the age of 43. Tom Brady has thrown for 20 touchdowns to only 4 interceptions with a 103.1 rating. And he has already passed for 2,189 passing yards. Tom Brady has proven to people who said he's a system quarterback wrong, and he is doing amazing things at the age of 43. I think he's an MVP candidate, but I don't see him winning it, but I know he's a candidate. And I think with the Antonio Brown pick up by the Bucs, this could help open the Bucs pass game even more. And this is already a dangerous passing offense. And with Bruce Arians' scheme and Antonio Brown is very familiar with it, I think this team will be dangerous. I think they're Super Bowl contenders. But this is about Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady is a top 4 quarterback. I think he's number 4. Don't think he's better than the next 3 guys up there, but I think he deserves to be on this spot. There's enough said. He's the GOAT. You can't say anything else about it. At number 3, we got one of the best to ever do it, Aaron Rodgers. A-Rod. Aaron Rodgers has passed for 2,253 passing yards, only thrown for 24 touchdowns, and just only 2 interceptions, with a pass rating of 117.5, which is his classic Rodgers. And he has been doing this for, at least for the most part, without Davante Adams. And with Davante Adams, he has been outstanding. Without Davante Adams, he has played outstanding. Aaron Rodgers is playing way better than he played in 2019 and 2018. Aaron Rodgers is the reason you can't really doubt this Packers team. I mean, they haven't faced anyone impressive, so they can be called frauds, and it could make sense, you see. But since they have Rodgers, you can't think of something like that. You just can't. And Aaron Rodgers has been playing at MVP level. I think he's an MVP candidate, and I think he has a chance to win MVP. I mean, Russell Wilson right now leads the MVP votes, leads the league in touchdowns. But don't be surprised if Aaron Rodgers catches up to him, because Aaron Rodgers is playing great. And remember, this is Aaron Rodgers we're talking about. He doesn't throw interceptions at all. Aaron Rodgers, top 3 guy. There's not much I can say after this because we already know much about Aaron Rodgers. And we already know who the next 2 guys are going to be. So let's get on to them. Appearing on this list at number 2 is Patrick Mahomes. And him and Russell are neck to neck. But the reason Russell is in front, I'll get to that when I get to number 1 spot. And so Patrick Mahomes has thrown for 2,315 passing yards, thrown for 21 touchdowns to only 1 interception, for pass rating of 115.0. Patrick Mahomes has been playing excellent as he always does, pulling up numbers as he always does. But Wilson has been playing statistically better than Mahomes. And no, I ain't discrediting Mahomes, because Mahomes is probably the best quarterback in the league, talent-wise. But just the way Russell's playing has him in the number 1 spot. And I'll get to that in a second. At number 1, here comes Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson has played amazing. He has played crazy good all season long, throwing for 2,151 passing yards, 26 touchdowns. Yes, he has thrown 6 interceptions, but with a pass rating of 120.8, you really can't get mad about that. Russell Wilson is playing like an MVP candidate. He's playing like an MVP. He is an MVP. And I'm not saying, oh, he's for sure going. He's already a lock for the MVP because Patrick Mahomes and Rodgers, like I said, can catch up to him. But Russell Wilson, the way he's playing right now, he got my MVP vote. Russell Wilson's the best in the league right now, best quarterback in the league. He has shown his clutchness. He has shown he can win with this team of his. And I'm not going to deny the fact that his team's filled with talent. You can't deny that fact. The defense has been underachieving, and they're not giving Russell Wilson help. But hey, Russell Wilson is a talented player, best quarterback in the league. I think I said enough. Honestly, you can just look at Russell Wilson. You can tell he's a great player. The way he's been playing, the season already speaks for itself. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate if you made it this far to the video. I know this video probably isn't as good, but this is my first video. I will try to improve every new video I make, and every support you guys give me is heavily appreciated. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll continue making these videos. Comment down if you agree with my list. Comment what I need to fix on. Sorry, I was tired making this video, but next time I'll get a better script so I wouldn't be messing up while I'm talking. But I didn't follow a script in this video. I just spoke. So yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.